Austin was contacted about 72 hours ago by a group called Back to Work USA out of Orange County, California. They wanted to bring in a couple of bands, have some music, give us a nice stage, set it up, amp it a little bit better. It felt a little weird, but they started paying for stuff like porta potties, stage rentals, barriers. And as of this morning, we had two bands, the band that opened and the band that's closing right now with the Gatlin brothers. Well, the second band started playing their set, and about halfway into a set, or where I'd expect them to be about done, they started into an incredibly racist song. At that moment, we realized that our organizers were nowhere to be found, the ones that had contracted and paid for stuff. As one of the organizers, we tried to pull the plug. They had 4 armed security on the generator, so we couldn't even cut the power. We tried to get on the stage to kick the band off. They had all of the security that was around the stage was then blocking us from getting access to the stage. They wouldn't let us pass the barriers, despite us having our backstage passes that were issued to us. All of the security turned on us. We bum rushed them, got through the security, unplugged the mic, got the guy off the stage. They jumped into the staged AMR ambulance back here and took off with lights and sirens on to get out of here. Yeah. The whole band did. And security. They were gone immediately. There's no security left here, and we're left with Mr. Larry Gatlin asking what's going on. I thought this was a conservative constitutional group, and they spent a lot of money. I'm going to blame this on the Democratic Party. Spent a lot of money, thank you Jay Inslee, to make us look bad because of the last two things. And I bet you if you follow the strings, this goes directly back to our Washington State Democratic Party.
Yep.
So we need to start pulling strings. All right, we used Island Johnny's porta potties. They were contracted and paid for by this organization. We need to have some funding done on that. We need to look into the barrier company. We need to look into the stage company. We need to look into everybody here. The AMR contract for the ambulance. We need to know where this money came from so we can tie it back to Jay Inslee, because this is not a representation of our values.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm 99% sure that was Sacha Cohen.
It was.
It was.
It was.
Squarers, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Squarers, actually, shall we lock them up? Should we lock them up like we used to do? That's it. You wanna lock them up like we used to do? Or you wanna inject them with the Wuhan flu? Wuhan flu! Wuhan flu, or lock them up? Okay, Squarers. Squarers, what you gonna do? With the Wuhan flu. Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Squarers, what you gonna do? Okay, let's see what you think about the fake news media. Over there. CNN, they spread fake news. They controlled by the you-know-who's. George Soros and his Nazi friends. That's right, buddy! Anderson Cooper is a liar. His straight-up panties, they are on fire. His panties, they are on fire. Okay, CNN. CNN, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. CNN, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Okay, journalists, should we jump them up like the Saudis do, or inject them with the Wuhan flu? Let's try and jump them up like the Saudis do. Here we go. Right there, here we go. Journalists, what we gonna do? Jump them up like the Saudis do. Journalists, what we gonna do? Jump them up like the Saudis do. Journalists, what we gonna do? Jump them up like the Saudis do. Jump them up.
Racist! Fuck you, racist! Fuck this shit!
Thank you, all security. You guys were here from this morning posing as ambulance. We parked over here and they were here and I thought they were hired by the event.
No, and all the guys that were running around here.
We were not going to let this ambulance. You fucked up.
So what happened was this AMR ambulance was parked behind the building, or behind the event. There was Antifa walking around, and they went through and harassed everybody, ran up on the...
Clear out, guys.
ran up on the event. They were shouting Black Lives Matter. He then jumped into the back of the ambulance, and the ambulance is now allowing them to leave. And the police are also allowing them to leave.
And we can go and pose as an ambulance, and you're going to give us support?
I feel like I started to. Well, they were going to go over.
I knew he was Sacha the whole time.
I'm not arguing.
I hope you feel good. Say anything you said today. My grandfather is a Holocaust survivor. He watched 6 of his family members die under Nazi rule. So go ahead and get the fuck out.
Keep running, motherfuckers.
Are you going to follow through on this? No, they're not.
Everybody follow complaint against AMR ambulance.
They're just transportation. They're transportation.
I don't give a shit.
Don't shoot the messenger.
They're not.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the messenger.
Nobody's gonna do it. It's just the driver.
Nobody's hurt. They put the sirens on. That's against the law.
Those guys that were in the front seat, they were dressed up earlier to head guns and stuff.
Themselves. I mean, that's their Second Amendment.
He was bad from the beginning. You don't inject people with the blue head. You don't do it. That was when he crossed the line at the beginning.
Temper tantrum, bud. Calm down. Calm down your temper.
Oh, they're the ones who rushed him off stage.
It was never mine.
We get it. No.
As much as I can. As you can see, they spent a lot of money. Not on Larry Gatlin, not on the Olsons. It's on me. I walked.
Not your fault, Alan.
It is, sir.
We love you, Alan. You're one of most of us.
No, it's on me. You guys,
We love you.
because of my political naiveness, I did not think this. You know, I've seen some horrors in combat. I've seen some mass graves. I've seen people get hurt at IEDs. It took me years to recover. And you know what? I did not know other Americans could do this. I thought, you know what? The enemy's bullets are more kinder.
We got to put a boat Trump.
You know what? I can't believe this is what we become. I'm a naturalized immigrant. I believed in the American dream. I believed in you. You guys were the ones that taught me the values. You guys were the one that taught me. You taught me how to go out into the community and give my all. I did not know. So anybody that's associated other than right back to work USA and those Borat, whoever he is, you know what? The enemy's bullets would have been kinder. Because you know what? I didn't think other Americans could do this to other Americans. It's on me.
Lies. They lie.
I just believe.
Tricksters and liars.
And it's not the parties, it's not the candidates, it's not WSP or anybody, it's all on me. So when this goes national, goes international, I want you guys to know it's Alan Acosta. Nobody else. Nobody else.
When it goes natural, you're going to be a hero to America, not just those of us
there, we've heard about why did it take so long to get onto the stage. We had about 50 security protecting our artists up here today, all right? Those security turned on us when that song turned racist. They wouldn't let us in. They wouldn't let us cut the generator. We had to forcefully push our way by them to clear this stage. All right, but we did that. And guess what? They jumped in the back of the stage ambulance that was for emergencies and took off with the lights on. This was planned. All right, I want to thank Larry Gatlin for continuing to play here. Because we won't let a hit job from extremists do that to us. Because like I said in my speech, what we need to preach is tolerance. Intolerance is what has been causing this, and we cannot allow it to continue. I am so glad to see so many people out here who stayed and are hearing the real message. We stand with you, Alan. This isn't all on you. I stand with you, you're my brother. And everyone here has your back. Now, time for some investigations. We've got a lot of skip tracers and other background check guys sitting in that crowd right here that I know about. I want to know where all the checks came. Please follow the money. Thank you. With that, thank you all for coming out. All right?
Thank you,
It is Back to Work USA. They're supposedly a PAC out of Orange County, California.
Well, hell.
All right?
Is that Sacha Cohen?
That was Sacha Cohen.
Okay.
Anyway. Yep, he did it for division. We sat up here, we preached for tolerance, and we saw how far people will go to continue to divide the people. So, with that, thank you all for coming. Be safe. We're going to tear this down. We're all going to go home. And let's enjoy a wonderful day in America where we still believe in free speech, and we won't set up our what do you want to call it, opponents? Or how about this? We won't set up fellow Americans because we're better than them. USA, USA, USA.